Syrian Jew and advocate of Israel, Abraham Hamra, is breaking it down for us in Arabic. Amazing, amazing person. I'm Tal the Traveling Clat, your favorite white colonizer. Let's see and hear from this other white colonizer.
انتوا حلمانين انه حتدمروا اسرائيل وحتمحوا اسرائيل وحتحرروا فلسطين وتبدلوا اسرائيل بفلسطين، بس هالحلم يكون فاشل. انتوا مجربين كم مره مجربين تخربوا اسرائيل، وكل مره بتضاربوا اسرائيل عم تخسروا. ما تعلمتوا؟ يا يمكن الله عاميكم من الحقيقه مثل شون عمى فرعون بمصر. خليني اسالكم سؤال ثاني، ليش لازم نأسس دولة فلسطين؟ ليش ايمتى بتاريخ الدنيا كان في دولة اسمها فلسطين؟ وقبل ما تقولوا كانوا عرب عايشين بإسرائيل قبل 48، وكمان كان في يهود عايشين بسوريا من قبل 46 وتأسست سوريا. ليش ما أسستوا دولتين؟ و43 بلبنان ما كان في يهود عايشين قبل 43؟ ليش ما أسسوا دولتين؟ وعراق ما كان في يهود عايشين بعراق؟ 20% تبعت بغداد كانوا يهود. ليش ما أسسوا دولتين وتأسسوا عراق؟ خلاص بقى روحوا كسبوا على غيري.
If you don't follow him, ladies and gentlemen, roll call right now. We've already done a video on my friend Abraham, but Abraham Hamra, one of the most powerful Jewish voices there is. Abraham Hamra right here. Loud and proud Syrian Jewish ex-refugee. This man was born in Damascus, Syria as a Jew. I've had the honor of traveling with him in Israel, and I just recently spoke with him on stage in San Francisco on a shared panel about Mizrahi Jewish heritage. He's an incredible human being, an incredible, strong, powerful advocate for the state of Israel and for the Jewish people. And he knows better than anybody. He lived through the same experiences that my grandparents lived through when they were kids in Baghdad. The anti-Semitism, the Jew hatred on the streets of the Arab world. He's not going to be fooled by this whole kumbaya bullshit message that we all lived in peace before a Palestinian state. Or before an Israeli state. We all lived in peace before 1948. It's bullshit. Arabs have been abusing not just the Jews, but every ethnic minority in the land for as long as they have been a unified group of Arabs. And Muslims, Islamists have been doing the same exact thing. Abraham Hamra knows the truth because he lived through it. I can say, and God bless, I count my stars every day that I wasn't born in Iraq, but I didn't have to live through it. I've lived it in other contexts about Arab extremists and terrorists firing rockets at me, which I'm the third generation to go through. But I didn't have to experience it in a Muslim country. And I thank my stars every day that I didn't have to go through the heartbreak and the terrible experiences that my grandparents went through in Iraq. But Abraham knows you're not going to be bullshitting him. And I appreciate him so much for stepping up to the plate. If you haven't followed him already, do follow him because his insight is unbelievable. Such important insight on the land of Israel and on the Jewish people. And about the truth of what it means to be a Mizrahi Jew. To be a Mizrahi Jew means you survived the conquest of the Arabs. You made it out to the other side. You returned home. You survived the Islamist terrorism on Jewish communities throughout the years. While yes, it wasn't always dark and bleak. There were times that things were peaceful and good. All of them were followed or followed by, or before them, there were periods of torture and conquest on the Jewish people and treating them like dhimmis and making them pay the jizya. These are all real things. They're not just talking points. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Clads.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.